CBS 2's Got Your Ticket. Here's entertainment reporter Vince Gerasole.
A promising young playwright from Northwestern University is examining the opioid crisis and challenging the stereotypes that dehumanize its victims. We know the headlines: stories of doctors blindly churning out opioid prescriptions that lead to some 70,000 fatal overdoses a year. In Spay, playwright Madison Fiedler examines the impact on two West Virginia sisters, one raising her sister's child, the other coping with addiction. Programs to sterilize drug users influence the storyline.
The title in particular has special significance.
It comes from this quotation by the founder of this organization that is founded in my home state, North Carolina. Quote, "We don't allow dogs to breed. We spay them. We neuter them. We try to keep them from having unwanted puppies, and yet these women are literally having litters of children." I mean, it's horrifying, and I think so exemplary of the ways in which people who use drugs and suffer from substance use disorder are dehumanized.
Madison, what led you to this subject matter in the first place?
Yeah, so I grew up in Appalachia. I felt a lot of dissatisfaction with the way that the region gets depicted and oversimplified. I want to tell stories that unsettle people's preconceptions and complicate the narratives of what it is to be from and of that part of the country.
How did you encounter this subject matter while you were growing up in the area? Did you see evidence of it?
Everyone knows someone who's been impacted by it, and it is sort of the thing that you talk around, and something that you see show up in the papers but doesn't get, like talked about at the dinner table. I think addiction can be talked about as this like matter of individual choices that lead to an inevitable conclusion, but really it's just such that the circumstances in the region are such that there are not always a lot of individual choices to be made. Corporations like Purdue Pharma can benefit financially massively from flooding small and rural towns with opioids, and that's not how it gets talked about on the ground level. And I wanted to start some of those conversations.
And Fiedler's impressive work will have you talking. Spay is playing at Rivendell Theatre Ensemble through April 17. Remember, two's got your ticket. I'm Vince Gerasole, CBS 2 News.